From the ashes of your defeat you shall rise again, stronger than before. Human life, in its most honest form, is not a smooth, uninterrupted journey toward fulfillment. Rather, it is a landscape marked by valleys as much as by peaks, by moments of despair as much as by triumph. There are times when our plans collapse, our hopes seem shattered, and our confidence dissolves under the weight of disappointment. In such moments, defeat can feel absolute, as though something essential within us has been irreparably broken. Yet the spiritual perspective offers a radically different interpretation of these experiences. It suggests that defeat is not the end of our story, but a transformative passage, a sacred fire through which our deeper strength is forged. The quote, "From the ashes of your defeat you shall rise again, stronger than before," encapsulates this spiritual truth. It speaks to the mysterious alchemy of human growth, the way in which suffering, loss, and failure can become the very conditions that awaken resilience, wisdom, and inner power. To understand this fully, we must first reconsider what defeat truly represents. From an external viewpoint, defeat is often measured by outcomes: a lost opportunity, a failed relationship, an unmet expectation, or an abandoned dream. Society tends to regard such experiences as setbacks to be avoided at all costs, equating success with uninterrupted progress and failure with personal inadequacy. However, spirituality invites us to see beyond these surface interpretations. It asks us to recognize that the collapse of our external ambitions can create space for a more profound internal awakening. When something we have relied upon for identity or security falls apart, we are confronted with a question that cannot be answered through achievement alone. Who am I when everything I depended on is gone? This question, though unsettling, opens the door to self-realization. It compels us to look beyond roles, titles, and possessions to discover the essence of our being. In this sense, defeat becomes a form of initiation, a process that strips away illusions and attachments that no longer serve our growth. Just as fire reduces wood to ash, life's challenges can dismantle the structures of ego that we have built around ourselves. While this dismantling may feel painful or disorienting, it is often necessary for transformation to occur. Spiritual traditions frequently describe this process as a kind of death, not a physical one, but a symbolic death of the self-image we once clung to. The ambitions, beliefs, and assumptions that once defined us may no longer hold meaning. In their absence, we may feel lost or uncertain, suspended between what was and what will be. Yet it is precisely in this space of uncertainty that renewal begins. The metaphor of rising from ashes suggests that something essential survives even the most devastating experiences. Beneath the layers of disappointment and grief, there remains a core of awareness that cannot be extinguished. This awareness is not defined by success or failure. It is the silent witness that endures through every circumstance. As we turn inward and reconnect with this deeper dimension of ourselves, we begin to see that our worth is not contingent upon external validation. The setbacks that once seemed to diminish us become opportunities for growth. We learn patience through waiting, humility through struggle, and compassion through shared vulnerability. This transformation does not occur overnight. It requires courage, the willingness to confront pain without becoming consumed by it. It involves trusting that even in moments of darkness, there is a purpose unfolding beyond our immediate understanding. Faith in this context is not blind optimism, but a quiet confidence in the regenerative capacity of the human spirit. Over time, the lessons embedded in our defeats begin to reshape our perspective. We become less attached to outcomes and more attuned to the process of growth. Challenges are approached not as threats to our identity, but as invitations to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This shift in perspective also alters our relationship with fear. When we have experienced loss and discovered that we can endure it, the unknown becomes less intimidating. We recognize that even if circumstances do not unfold as planned, we possess the resilience to adapt and evolve. Moreover, rising from defeat often brings a renewed sense of purpose. Having confronted our limitations and vulnerabilities, we are better equipped to empathize with others facing similar struggles. Our experiences of hardship can become sources of guidance and inspiration, enabling us to support those who are navigating their own challenges. In this way, personal transformation contributes to collective growth. As individuals awaken to their inner strength, they bring greater compassion, understanding, and authenticity into their communities. The ripple effects of this awakening extend beyond personal fulfillment, fostering a more empathetic and resilient society. Ultimately, the quote reminds us that defeat is not a final verdict, but a chapter in an ongoing journey of becoming. The ashes of our disappointments can nourish the seeds of new beginnings. Through reflection, acceptance, and perseverance, we discover that what once appeared to be an ending may in fact be a threshold. To rise stronger than before is not merely to recover what was lost, but to transcend it, to emerge with a deeper awareness of our true nature. It is to recognize that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the capacity to grow through it. In embracing this perspective, we come to understand that every fall contains the potential for renewal. Each moment of despair carries within it the possibility of awakening. And from the ashes of our defeats, we do indeed rise, not as the same individuals we once were, but as more resilient, compassionate, and spiritually grounded versions of ourselves. Thus, defeat becomes not a mark of failure, but a catalyst for transformation, a reminder that within every ending lies the promise of a new beginning, and within every loss, the seeds of a greater strength waiting to emerge.